Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut, Real Estate Jerky Daily, usually here with Mike Kelly, but he texted me, said he couldn't make it this morning. He didn't give me a reason. He doesn't have to. He's an adult. It's like when you call in sick for employer, your employer, people are, I'm so sick. It doesn't matter. Just tell them you're calling in sick. You don't have to fake this stuff. Just be, I can't believe I'm not in the middle. There we go. There's the middle. So sorry. I apologize. All right. So it is Monday, May the 4th be with you. Okay. I'm not really into that, but I just had to do it. What else is going on? I hope everybody had a good weekend. I did. I got a lot of honey-do lists done on Saturday and Sunday. Yeah. Funny how she never has honey-do lists on her side. She'd probably say, well, you told me to make bread. Not the same thing. Anyway, how's everybody doing on this lovely Monday? Let's see where the Dow's down 406. Mortgage-backed securities. Let's find out where we're doing today. How's that going on? All right, I can drop that TV down now. Rates are worse by 23 basis points, and the 10-year is going to the roof. 4.4361 opened at 4.40. Everybody's saying, why? Why is this happening? Straight at home use oil. It's getting some other things. What did I know? I had a whole article of here. So as I said, stocks and bonds are lower this morning. They're kind of mixed all over the place. Crude is over $101 a barrel. That's basically the biggest problem. Until we see oil down, we're not going to see rates improve. Or that would be the 10-year. What they're saying they're doing, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent stated that the Treasury has been instructed to implement economic fury on Iran. That includes tracking and freezing offshore assets to apply additional financial pressure on Iran. The Strait of Hormuz is blocked, which is causing Iran to run out of oil shortage. And they're saying that the strait is kind of open to everybody else and they'll guide them through. We'll see if that really works. What else comes? So normally on Monday, there's one thing that we always do. What is that? Oh, that's right. That's the inventory, national inventory. It's actually down today. It's down 3,444, and that's 761,604. Median list price is 449,038, and 56 days on the market for median hasn't changed. The price reduction sitting at 35.83 really is kind of mute. It's the same it's been. What else we got going on? So there's what do we got going this week? That's the most important thing. We have so without Mike here, you hear everything I do. All right, so this week we have two, so it's jobs week, and that starts tomorrow. JOLTS is tomorrow. New home sales. Wednesday is mortgage applications. ADP employment again report. That's every week. Thursday's Challenger job cuts and jobless claims. And Friday is the BLS jobs report. And that's really going to set the market if the oil thing gets resolved. If the oil thing doesn't, Strait of Hormuz doesn't get resolved, it doesn't matter what this stuff says. It's really just going to be mute is what I'm taking it. All right, so we talked about the Iran stuff, which is going on, causing everything. People are still getting into contract. I had a few get in over the weekend. I've had a few last week, and so and people are refinancing because they have to. Values are up. Oh, if you're doing a transaction, it's a sell, and there used to be posts somewhere, and like you had a pergola or something like that, and those posts are gone now. Don't leave the anchors there. That is a health and safety issue, a tripping hazard. It will be called by the appraiser, and then they'll have to come back out and reinspect. So be careful of that if you see that. The same thing if you have a deck and you took the wood off the top of the deck. It needs to have wood on there. That's a health and safety issue. All right, I just want to throw that in there. Had that come up on one of the things. Is there anything else I need to go over today because it's a kind of a light day? No, that's pretty much it. Again, the inventory is not up. It's actually down today. And we're waiting on, let's see, Camden Properties reported that new rental prices are low, with renters paying 19% of their income towards rent. Renewal rents are in the mid 3% range. So what they're saying is there's a lot better if you're renting right now to get into for rentals. I got to say, in California, there are so many rentals. I see multifamily everywhere. What I don't see is home tracks for people to buy. I see a few, but not the number we need. And eventually that will happen, but it's just not happening today. And again, thank you for being here. Mike will be back tomorrow, I think, and we'll have some more back and forth, and we have a lot more news tomorrow. We only had a little bit today. So anyway, appreciate you. Make it a great day, and if you need me, you know how to find me. Bye.